Imagine an independent artist checking their email and finding an unsolicited six-figure offer from a corporate buyer wanting to purchase their older music. Artists are trained by the entertainment industry to treat a 5-year-old album as a dead release cycle. The financial sector looks at that exact same album as a long-term income-producing asset. This transaction bypasses cultural sentiment and songwriting trophies. Instead, the calculation focuses on a specific financial yield from the upfront capital provided today. So how exactly does a private equity firm arrive at a number like $100,000 for a back catalog? When an artist learns the steps of that valuation, they usually discover that the music they already own holds significant, untapped financial leverage. The process starts by looking at historical streaming data. This Spotify building represents the hub of that data, where buyers project a catalog's recurring digital revenue into the future to establish a financial baseline. This chart shows projected baseline revenue. Buyers discount that downward for time and market risk. But notice the remaining gap. If a firm offers $100,000 today, they plan to extract far more from those rights tomorrow. The first place they find that extra margin is in unpaid digital mechanical royalties, where the original creator never filed the correct paperwork to collect their U.S. interactive streaming payouts. Next, they look for conflicting or entirely undocumented songwriter splits that have temporarily frozen royalty distributions across the catalog. Then, they check for missing international standard recording codes, which routinely trap legitimate streaming earnings deep inside the industry's accounting plumbing. These firms target administrative friction. By acquiring the rights and refining the metadata, they receive payments the system was already holding but failing to distribute. A substantial portion of the firm's valuation assumes they are simply better at basic administrative organization than the artist. A single track breaks down into legally separated layers: master recording, composition, and audio stems. From these, commercial pipelines expand outward. Firms project revenue by pitching instrumentals for syncs, clean edits for ads, or stems for creator licenses. Modern buyers also calculate the speculative, future value of licensing these precise rights to technology companies to use as generative artificial intelligence training data. The final variable in the equation is the sheer scale of the acquiring company's operational machinery. A corporate entity can take those exact same audio assets and plug them into a global distribution network spanning over 600 digital storefronts worldwide. The math allows them to write massive checks because their infrastructure guarantees they can squeeze a higher financial yield from the music than an independent artist acting entirely alone. Understanding this valuation model helps an artist make an informed choice. Securing liquid cash today to buy a home, finance a tour, or pay off debt holds real strategic value. Under U.S. copyright law, artists can negotiate highly specific terms. As this architecture of the Library of Congress suggests, the legal framework is formal. An owner can sell a portion of their rights or restrict the sale to specific territories. Additionally, Section 203 of the Copyright Act provides specific termination rights, which can potentially allow a creator to reclaim transferred copyrights after 35 years, assuming strict legal conditions are met. When a firm reaches out with an unsolicited offer, an artist should treat that communication as market intelligence. It proves there is untapped commercial value sitting dormant in their older releases. If a creator proactively refines their own metadata, registers for all royalties, and organizes their isolated stems for licensing, they capture that hidden margin. In many cases, the most profitable buyer for a catalog is the artist who originally made it.